What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on, guys? Listen, I'm glad you guys are jumping in, and I see my friends already hopping in right now. I just want to go ahead and go over to the panel right quick so I can make sure that I can see the comments as they're coming in. All my people, as you get in, go ahead and share. This is going to be an interesting conversation tonight with the fellas. And right quick, like I just want to give a shout out to the fellas. Rashad, Cam, what's up, fellas? How y'all feeling tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Yes, bless, bless. Good to
I'm
see
doing
Rashad here.
I'm
Rashad,
doing
you,
wonderful.
bro?
God is good. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying? We're
sir.
making it
Yeah,
happen.
yeah. Man, listen, man. We man, we got an interesting topic tonight. I think it's gonna kind of flow. What's up with everybody that's inside of Instagram as well? Hey, what's up? Tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat. What's up? Misunderstood. What's up? What's up? Everybody, man. Big worship. What's going on, man? Listen, tonight, man, we got an interesting topic tonight. I'm gonna try to see if I flip this screen, if it will actually show the whole panel tonight in a good way. I don't know if it will or if it won't, you know what I'm saying? But for those of you that are online with us, you guys can always jump over to He's Able podcast show with Thomas Ware and friends. And man, I tell you, man, the vanity overload, fellas. We talking about it tonight. I know already. You know what I'm saying. It's quite a bit of a topic to jump on, and I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying. Kind of, they kind of, might get irritated a little bit by it. Some people may get irritated by it. I'm not gonna say everybody, but some people might get irritated by it, man. But let's talk for a minute, fellas. Vanity overload, and what I mean by that is like you got the females with like that are not afraid of their natural bodies. You know what I'm saying? And they are, you know what I'm saying? They are like just 100 with who they are. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about the competitive mode that's in society right now. And I feel like it's a great deal right now of what we're seeing is that with all of the Instagram models and TikTok models, Facebook models, man, it's just like an overload of competition. And it's like you can say it how you want to say it, but the real reality is there is a great amount of competition. You know what I'm saying? Females used to be like, I'm just doing this for myself. I want to feel good. I'm exercising, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like extreme enhancements, plastic surgery. I mean, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem with a person like, you know what I'm saying, just wanting to be beautiful. But it's another degree, another level that we're starting to see where people are really competing, like females are competing with each other in every way, and it's almost toxic if you know what I mean. It's like it's evident. I mean, it's not hidden in any way. So I mean, you can see it. You know what I mean? You can see it, and it's a fact that you can see it. So question is, do you see what I'm seeing, guys? That's my question first. I'm gonna ask you guys, do you see what I'm seeing?
Go ahead,
Well,
Rashad.
okay. You know, I'm down here in Plastic City, Miami. So
I am. I
Classic City.
everybody who got a dollar got a body.
right.
And just from my personal experience, I was dealing with a female and she kept talking about she wanted to get, the breast enhancement. And I'm not that's not really my thing. So it definitely wasn't for me. And she got it done. And but if it wasn't for me, like I said, it was to be in competition with other girls that got them. So a lot of the stuff you see that's being done is not because they're trying to satisfy you, the guys. They're in competition with other girls,
Right.
trying to, keep up with them. Tummy tucks, breast enhancement. BBLs, Brazilian butt lifts. I've seen it all. I mean, see, one day they got an ironing board. 2 weeks later, they shaped like a Coke bottle. So, yeah.
The craziest thing. All right, Cam, I want to give you your chance first, brother. Go ahead. Were you gonna add to that before I,
I,
go on?
I don't have nothing right now. I got some stuff storing up in the pot, but I don't have anything right now.
And the sad part is that it's like I don't think a lot of females realize that men are, and that's the thing. That's the crazy part. It's almost irrelevant to say this because really, I was about to say I don't think that females realize that men are not really like real mature men. Let's put it that way. Mature men are not so strung up on the perfect body. You know what I'm saying? Perfect to a mature man is more about the vibe than anything. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even think that's relevant now because I don't think a lot of females are even doing it because of men, so to speak. I think they're doing it for each other. Like I
But
think really it's like they just really are doing it to one up on the next female. You feel me?
you know, man, I was with my realtor, and she said something to me that just really blew my mind. And she's a very attractive and very well put together lady. And she said the world's so different now because of Instagram and Facebook. She said you're not just competing with the girls or guys that's in your neighborhood or in your area where you hang out. You compete with the world now
Yeah.
because of what people see as far as how you supposed to look or what you supposed to drive, where you supposed to live. It's a whole nother ball game now. She said, so now, a lot of women feel to be competitive in the dating arena, they got to have all these enhancements done.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
But you lose me once you start talking.
Right.
You understand? So
Right.
you can have all that they'll put together, but if you don't got nothing to think with
Right.
and nothing to talk with.
And you know what? That's the thing. Like that's usually what you find. You find a lot of females. They shape. They have the perfect shape. The most expensive hairdos, nails, everything done. But when you get to conversation, and first of all, the attitude alone is like the biggest turnoff in the world. But then on top of the attitude, a conversation, you can't really even have a conversation with them because the conversation is so vague. It's like their thought process, the things that are important to them. I mean, it's not even like you know what I'm saying. It doesn't even touch your or a area of your interest in any way, and like you kind of wonder, like why, like it's always about the bag, the bag, the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is about chasing a bag, or it's all about what I mean, uh being at the next location so that they can be seen some way, shape, or form. It's like a automatic fame filter. Like everybody wants to be the best so that they can become famous or important in some way, shape, or form through their looks versus their intelligence. I
You
see you.
know,
I see you. Heck, he said the mind is the only part that's out of shape. Wow, wow, wow.
you know, man, one of my uncles told me this when I was growing up. He was saying like the body gonna fade, no matter nobody's beat Father Time.
Right, right,
You can go get all the enhancements you want to, but sooner or later, even those are gonna fade because the body can't deal with that no more.
can't hold it. It
Mm-hmm.
can't keep it. Yeah, yeah.
So at that point, you need to have somebody that you can relate to, somebody that truly care about you, somebody that's not so vain, you know, because all that vain stuff, it don't last, and and when you get deep into it, what are you really here for?
Right.
You know. And then when it comes to, and here's the flip part of that. Here's the flip part of that. Most of the girls you see with all them enhancements, they looking for a millionaire. They're looking for somebody who's rich. Looking
Right.
for somebody who's gonna take care of them. Somebody gonna take them to another level. Yeah, but boy, it gets so much than that. That you just having a nice body. But like for me, I feel there's 23 other hours of the day that I got to be around you, and it ain't about me just fantasizing over your body. You got to be able to build with this person. You got to be somebody you could build with, somebody you could take steps and get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And they got to bring something to the table to help you build, and it
Right.
can't be their body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, you said something, man, that was like really, really, really. I think it kind of sparks interest in the thought, man. You said that after they do the enhancements, they look for a guy with a lot of money to take them to the next level. And it's almost like now when you say that, it's like a form of real estate. You know what I'm saying? Like the body is like real estate. It's so they pay for these enhancements to try to look the best, be the best, to put themselves in a certain market class, and then the best investor comes to the table. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that by itself is a real crazy thing to think about, especially in a world where women have fought for so long to be thought of as human beings and not an
Right.
object. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But
Like,
now you be
all,
objectified. Now you want to be objectified, and
right,
then you want to be thought of as a possession.
right.
So
It's a reversal mode of thinking
yeah.
almost.
So now you a BMW. When I see a Bentley and I want to go get the Bentley now because I don't want the BMW no more,
Right,
now there's a problem.
right,
You know, so you can't treat yourself like that, man. You got to have some pride and about yourself as a person.
right,
Don't put yourself in that position because I was dealing with a situation where I wasn't dealing with it. I'm privy to the situation. I was hearing little bits and pieces of it. So this chick, she had met a dude, and the dude actually paid for her enhancements, right?
oh no, oh
Yeah. So,
oh,
and dude made her sign a promissory note.
come on, man, stop,
Yeah.
stop,
Dude made her sign a promissory note.
stop, man.
So now you got this price tag hanging over your head. Whenever this joker get mad or want to go opposite direction, you got to cash out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Stop
saying?
it, stop
Yeah,
it,
yeah, this is real talk, man. This is real talk.
man.
Yeah.
Listen, bruh. Wait a minute. He signed a promissory note. She had to sign a note,
Yeah.
and the note held her to what?
That she owed him that money for paying for them enhancements.
So if
So
she leave him,
exactly.
she got to pay for all the upgrades that he put in her
Yeah.
life.
Or if he decide to upgrade, if he wants something else,
Wow.
he
So,
gonna get
so
what
she
he
got to
wants.
go get it done if he wants to add to. Oh, if he want to go to
No.
somebody else.
Yes. Okay.
Man,
So
stop it, man. Come on,
and
man.
he didn't know the chick that he want to go and he want to slide over there. So now I want my money back. You owe me. I'm telling you, it's a whole different world we dealing in right now.
Man,
Oh
listen.
yeah.
Now that right there, what you just said, bro, like, that has got to be the craziest thing I have ever heard. But
Yeah,
I
right.
can, you know what? I can believe that when we start talking about men who have a lot of money and they handle everything like business transactions. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So again,
exactly.
this whole
So,
there you go. Go ahead, bro.
so then what I'm saying, if you put yourself in the category of being a possession
Yeah,
and objectified,
right,
a dude gonna treat you that way.
right.
You just like one
That's
to come
really
out.
what. That's really what. I don't even think a lot of females realize that's exactly what they do to themselves. Like they put themselves in a place where you want that man to be obsessed with
Mm-hmm.
your body. So when a man is obsessed with somebody, with their body, the shape, the way they look, you become property.
Mm-hmm.
You become a possession more than anything else. And really, that's probably like the most dangerous thing in the world. You when it comes and I just want to go back to the dude because if you're dealing with a man that that has the money like that to do it, he ain't playing. He's playing for keeps,
Mm-hmm.
and he's playing for
Yeah.
control. He's definitely gonna be playing for control. So you have to ask yourself: are you okay with living a miserable life? You know what I'm saying? That you're gonna have to live that. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, man, I know a couple of females that I saw on on social media that I actually knew personally, and I saw over time their life get upgraded, and then I saw them start to like move to new places, new location, new car, new that. Then suddenly you see this guy in the picture that you could tell this dude is the guy. He got bread. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically almost like their actual existence as an individual disappears because really he's taking control now of everything because he's the one that's putting all of the investment into this. And I got to go back to it, bro. The reality is a lot of females are turning themselves into real estate.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah, wow.
It's turning them into real estate. And like, it's an investment game. It's an investment game. So what do you do with it is the next question. Is like, what do you do with that? I mean, I know me personally, that would not be my first choice in life. You know what I'm saying? If I was in the game like that, it would not be my first choice in life that I go out looking for a female that has this perfect shape. You know, especially once you get to a certain age and you really start to realize, like, all men pretty much, you got the wild oats that you got to sow. You know what I'm saying? That phase of life where you really just go after whatever. But at some point, you got to be mature enough to get to the point where you say, you know what, man, I want somebody with substance. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because substance over shape, looks any day, it
Yeah.
always wins. You know what I'm saying? If you can't bring nothing to the table intellectually,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like for me, that's a loss to have you, not really a win. I don't care
Yeah.
how fine you look. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I mean, feed in on it, fellas. Let me know what you think.
Yeah, there's like when I'm flipping through TikTok, there are women who you kind of look at and be like, man, she look like she should be big in the corporate world. Why is she doing that? Um, does she have like a father somewhere that family members that looking at her a certain way, and because she don't look like she's supposed to be exposing her body the way they expose their body a lot on TikTok or Instagram, and you kind
Bro,
of wonder. Then you think about it, do they have a kid or something, But
bro.
yeah, well, what's the difference between uh as far as as far as women exposing themselves like that half naked and TikTok than actually on a porno thing? What's the difference?
It's really
They
no
still
difference.
allow it. Yeah.
Bro, there's no real difference because half of those females have what a lot of them have what's called, what do they call that thing? Fans only pages, which really
Right,
is
right,
like
right,
a private room
right,
where they go in and have like they go in and you pay to go in and watch them do
right.
like sex acts and all type of fetish type things. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's true.
So
Right,
when you
right,
start
right.
talking on that level, bro, that's why this
Yeah.
thing has become a real business, man.
Wow.
Like it's really a competition game, man. Like, and if you
Hmm.
think about it, if you go for the money a little bit, slowly but surely, money will always push you to the next level. Attention will always push you to the next level. You
Hey,
feel me? Like that's real talk.
Yeah.
man,
What's up, man? I see you, man.
I don't even blame the women, bro. I blame these dudes.
Well, no. What I'm
They're the
saying
ones
is, it's not
they're
really
the
a
ones-
blame thing. I
that,
think
no,
I
for me it is because Bro, they raised the price on a whole lot of things that didn't have to be raised up.
Well,
I
don't do that. Don't do that.
you got some they're so thirsty. You
They
know what I'm saying?
thirsty. Yeah, you're
They
right.
thirsty. They don't have no, they don't have no game at all.
They thirsty, so there's money. They just throw money because they
They
don't
just throw
have
money at it. They
right.
just throw money at it.
But for a second, man, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there with you. I'm gonna go there with you. But before I go there, wait. Let's just think for a second. Females got to really have some form of standard for themselves.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it just goes to show though, just how vain a lot of females are. You know what I'm saying? It's so vain to where really, you know, that anybody can see them. Anybody can get access to their body. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of money. And that right there, bro, is terrible. But you're right, though. Let me just say that you're right. These men are so thirsty. They're so thirsty, bro, that they will pay they will pay the most basic chick on internet top dollar to make her feel like she's a top-notch dime. And really, it's like that old school game that used to happen back in the day when you was out in the club. And it's like you knew the way to get a female pretty much to go along with the flow was to make her head feel this big. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you just give a million compliments. After a while, you kind of like you slide into a whole nother a level with them. You know what I'm saying? And that's sad, man. But it's like right now man, these men is like really thirsty and it's like it's really a match game right now, man. Like for every type of dude, pretty much is gonna be a type of female out there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna feed his thirst, no matter what. You're right, Tiff. The men are vain also. You're absolutely right, because really their vanity really flows through money, cars, and possessions. You know what I'm saying? They really can't really flow off vanity to the point of
all right. Hold on now. We were talking about this earlier. Okay. So say I went and got me a tummy tuck. I went and got me some 6-pack abs.
Oh no! Oh no!
Surgeon. Went and got me some muscles. Now, would you women feel that I cheated?
Oh my God!
Would you feel that I cheated? I told you I went and got a gastric bypass, and then I went and got a tummy. Then I went and got a tummy tuck. Then I got these muscles implanted on my body. Would you feel that I cheated?
Bro, I've seen muscle implants. They get pectoral muscle implants, shoulder implants.
Yeah.
They can even get bicep implants to make their bodies as perfect as they want. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is true. Like a lot of these dudes, they do the vanity role as well. You know what I'm saying? They do that vanity role as well.
Now I went to the clinic. I had to take,
yeah.
I went up there with somebody.
Right.
And I kid you not, it was just as many men in there as it was women.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because the amount of work they get done and what they're getting done is ridiculous. I mean, you even got men getting butt implants. You know what I'm saying? The whole night. But that kind of comes with this whole territory of perfect. People have let the picture that society has painted of perfect take over and dictate their lives to where people are chasing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They're chasing perfection. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we are now. But what are we trying to do? Like at the end of the day, happiness, you really can't find happiness and you'll never find a person that really just loves you or really cares about you through the way you look. Period.
Nah.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because in time, your looks gonna keep changing. And I don't care if you get the implants or whatever you get, all of that is still gonna be subject to gravity. At the end of the day, all that and according to how you eat and carry on afterwards, you still got work to do to keep it up and maintain it. So yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, Deion Sanders, I'm not sure if I'm saying it all right, but the other day I was listening to him, and he was talking about nothing makes people, women happy. You get some shoes, new shoes to walk. You still can't get there. You have a house to cover you. You still ain't happy in it. Then
Because
he was just, oh man, he was breaking everything down like that. I was like, wow, that's
let's,
powerful, boy.
let's
That is
talk about
powerful.
that.
Uh,
Let's talk about that. It's
yeah.
only one thing in this world that's gonna make you happy. That's the living God.
Oh yeah.
That's Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah.
All the other stuff, bro. And you know, and I'm just telling you from my life experience. I done had a bunch of women in my lifetime, a lot. And I'm talking about I done had a lot of money in my lifetime. And I remember sitting in a hotel room with two of the baddest girls you ever want to see. A table stacked full of money, 2 kilos of cocaine, a pistol, and I felt like shooting myself. I was so miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And the what I came to realize, man, that thing you chasing, only thing gonna fulfill that is Jesus Christ. Ain't no girl gonna fulfill it. Ain't no dude gonna fulfill it. Money ain't gonna fulfill it. All them possessions ain't gonna fill it. That's the only thing that's gonna really ring that bell. All the other stuff, man, you think that stuff gonna do something for you, but it doesn't. You still feel empty. You still feel empty.
Right.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna ask you guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. You gotta be honest with yourself. How many times before you found Christ that you had sex with a girl and then went and watched porno because you still thought you was missing something?
I
Mm-hmm.
think
You
that was
still
all.
you still felt lacking.
I think that was basically all the time.
You still felt lacking. You can okay. You still the bell it didn't ring.
Mm-mm.
You just went and copped that you just went and copped that Benz. And you thought, for a couple of days it felt good, but after that, it's just another car again.
Mm-hmm.
You still feel that emptiness. And until these women and these men realize that the only thing that's going to fulfill them is going to be Jesus Christ. Because a guy ain't going to never love you like your daddy do,
No.
right? And for the guys, a woman ain't going to never love you like your mama do.
Mm-hmm.
So I think most of these people, they looking for love, and then you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that unconditional love. It's only gonna come from Christ.
Well, I think the sad thing is that most times people now don't really know what love is. So they think that attention is love. And so they thirst for attention because they feel like that will fulfill it.
And
But
bro, lust.
well, I
You
mean,
know
that's what they receive. That's what they
you know,
receive. But
that puppy love lust.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And which
right,
is not love at all, because
right,
it's so many conditions tied to that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? But the love of Christ is unconditional. There's no conditions tied to it.
Right.
Craig,
See,
Craig Blunt said he got some new feet.
That's it.
see,
That's it.
all them. If the
Look,
love, if the love comes with a lot of ifs,
Oh yeah.
what? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of conditions tied to the love. Is that really love?
right, right.
It's not. So I think, brother, the answer to the key, and then like, and then when you see a lot of this too, the plastic surgery gone overboard.
Oh yeah, I'm about to
Because
say
you
that.
looking for a perfection that you never gonna hit. And then
So,
you,
so
you
you
get
start
some
out with a small enhancement. I saw a lady on. I saw this one lady online on. Actually, it was a television show, and she went and got her first breast job, and then that breast job turned into another breast job and another breast job, and before you know it, she had breasts so big that it was so uncomfortable to her, and it really just caused her whole life to be miserable. So then
mhm,
she started trying to figure out how she could get it reduced. And it's been the same thing even for the butt, like the Brazilian butt jobs. Like females are getting ridiculous butt jobs that really don't even look realistic. Like it don't
yeah,
match with the legs, it don't match with the rest of the body. It's just the attention is sad because man, the attention. People want attention that bad, and then you really have to ask yourself, have people been so has life been so unfulfilled in the area growing up
Mhm.
that they have not had any attention in their life, any type of real support system or people that were close up to them that made them feel like life was worth more than seeking the fulfillment of strangers and just anybody who could give them attention, you know. And I think that's what we see in anything is like people want to lose the weight for attention, not because of health. People want
Right.
to people want to get enhancements to their body for attention, not because they just want to feel better about themselves. The attention makes them feel better, not the fact that they're
Mm-hmm.
just feeling better within themselves. You know what I'm saying
yeah,
about
Right.
things. So it's like it's really sad. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that we have found ourselves in this place. And so this overload of vanity, this overload of vanity, and it's just crazy because it's like the scripture talks about vanity in Ecclesiastes, and we talk about vanity, you know what I'm saying? And that is the most humbling book in the entire Bible, if you ask me, because really anybody in humanity that sits down and reads that book and comprehends it and know what they're reading, they begin to see just how much time we waste trying to fulfill something. You know what I'm saying? That can never
Mm-hmm.
be obtained or that's never obtainable. You can't keep it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, beauty is one of those things. Like at some point, you got to find yourself a place where you're happy. You know what I'm saying? About you, not
Mm-hmm.
because society says you got to have a certain type of shape, a certain type of look. You know what I mean? But you got to be happy. You got to be happy yourself. Come on, Cam, talk to me.
Well, I'm just kind of rolling, kind of listening to some things right now.
I see big worship.
Yeah.
One of my homies on the one of my homies on Instagram. What's up, guys? On Instagram, you guys that are jumping in. I'm sorry, man. I don't have my whole thing linked in together yet. Miss and John, I think it is. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pronounce your name correctly. Sorry about that. IB Potentials. What's up? All right. What were you saying, Cam? Go ahead, brother.
when going back to how those implants and stuff could affect you, just overdoing it. When I used to work for the law firm, I used to have these. We had these different pictures as far as uh, people who died in car accidents or who for different lawsuits, right? And we had this one girl. She had went in to get a butt implant and some stuff done on her face, and they told her not to smoke. And I guess the nicotine, whatever's in the nicotine, mixed with the chemical that they use to do the implant,
Yeah.
she got her face became deformed. Then she
Wow.
tried to sue the doctors, but it didn't work out. because they told her, and she actually signed the paperwork saying that she would not, but she was so addictive to the cigarettes that she couldn't help herself, and ended up deforming her face, got deformed, looked like somebody threw acid on her face.
Wow.
But you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know,
if you're gonna
you
do
know.
those things.
What were you about to say, Shot? You had something you were gonna add?
No, I was just reading what Mason just placed
Thanks,
up.
thanks, thanks, Big Worship, man. Also, you could jump over on Facebook. I don't know if you're on Facebook at all, but if you jump over on Facebook, you can catch this with all of the fellas on the live screen on the Thomas Ware page or the CHMG Thomas Ware page. Also, you can go to the YouTube and jump on He's Able podcast show on YouTube. It's also there as well. So yeah, definitely link in on this every Wednesday night at 7:30. We try to get in here and chop it up. We had a little bit of technical difficulty today, but thanks for jumping in, everybody, over there on Instagram. Thanks for jumping in, everybody, on Facebook as well. Mason says this: a lot of women don't realize they have a man that loved them, for their heart and their mind, not for their body and glamour looks. Correct. Man, you know what? Man, one thing I do know, man, I don't know if you guys ever take a trip down to the villages, those of you that are in Central Florida, but when you get to the villages, man, one thing you realize, you see a lot of females in the villages, a lot of older ladies there. It's all it's a more of a elder and retirement community. And what I realized, like you see a lot of them that have a lot of like style to themselves. You could tell they when they were like real young, they probably were the thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, but they're older now. You know what I mean? And one thing you realize, man, you better love somebody because you love them. Because I'm
Hmm.
telling you, you change. As my boy always say, man, time is undefeated, and your body gonna change, your looks gonna change, you'll slowly morph into the next phase of who you're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And it happens seamlessly to where you don't even realize that your face and everything else is changing. You don't look like you used to look anymore. So it's just amazing until you do that side by side. You picture thing. You like, wow, man, I'm getting older. Wow, you know what I'm saying? You really got to think about it, man, because people you you get with somebody because of how they look right now, how they shape right now. You lost already. You lost already because everything that you
Hmm.
just invested in was a it's one of the things that won't bring a return. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah,
loses value in that area. Period. I mean, the only thing that's going to gain value is the memories, the relationship, the bond. You know what I'm saying? The camaraderie, the friendship. That's the only thing that's going to gain any form of interest in a relationship in life as you grow older. Go ahead, Rashad. You about to say something, bro?
yeah. It's all vanity. As the preacher said in Ecclesiastes, it's all vanity.
It's
You
all
know what
man.
I'm saying? It's all vanity.
Instagram.
Because
What's up? All of us. Oh man, Instagram just went berserk. All of a sudden, I went from like 4 to 47 people on Instagram watching the show right now. Guys, if you guys have heard this already, man, jump in. You can jump on Facebook as well and catch the full show or YouTube, the He's Able podcast with Thomas Ware and friends, man. Thank y'all for jumping in. Yeah, yeah, it's all vanity, bro. And it's like, at the end of the day, man, you really, if we could ever get people to realize that money cannot be money and attention cannot be your driving force in life. And I think it's been preached so much from every direction to chase a bag, to be the baddest looking chick, to be the baddest, to be the guy with the most money. I think it's been preached so much to people in our society to where it really has through a loop. You know what I'm saying? Kind of threw us in a loop. And if we don't really get our mind right, man, you know, we're losing all the value that was invested in us as a people, period. We're losing all of that. You know what I mean? Like if you really think about it, bro, we're losing all the class that we used to have, the all the intellectual things. I mean, since we've had all of these types of social networks where people are interacting on different levels for different reasons, tell me, have you seen any growth in within our communities from an intellectual standpoint? Like, think about it. Like, really, I mean, the majority of growth, the only expansion I've seen has been expansions that have happened in the area of people wanting to entertain people just to get a bag.
You know, brother, what I've had to do was to realize that social media is just what it is. It's a way to connect with people. It's a way to easily put out a message that can touch a lot of people. But at the same time, it's only a microcosm of our world. You know, it's not the end and be all of life or what we're trying to accomplish. So everything that you see is not real. Everything that you hear is not the truth. So you have to take that into effect and not try to live. I think that one of the bigger problems is that a lot of people, you know, they see the stuff that they see on Facebook and Instagram, and they're trying to live that life, but they're trying to live something that's, you know, way beyond reality. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like rap music. It's just like music. You know what I'm saying? Like you hear it, and then people try to live it out. And you have to realize, just like you said, it's not what you really see. It's like you have a couple of flagship people that do some things and they get a big following. And then you get the big gang of multitude of people that try to copycat and do it for real.
Mhm.
Right.
And
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
exactly what we're seeing, and that's the danger to it. The danger
So,
is the influence.
so I'm gonna say this, like, because me and you friends,
Right.
or you follow me on Instagram, or you're a friend of mine on Facebook, you don't really know me. But people feel that they really know you
Right.
Yeah.
and they really connect to you and they're attached to you.
Right.
I was at a hotel and had a guy run up to me and you know, and he was like, "Man, I follow you on Facebook. I'm a friend of yours on Facebook, dude. I don't know you, dude.
Right.
I
Right.
don't know
Right.
you."
Right.
He's like, "Nah, brother. You know, and I was flattered. You know, yeah, man. I see you work out stuff and all the stuff you be doing, but then it hit me when I got to my room. I was like, this guy really thought that man that like we really know each other.
Like y'all best
Yeah.
friends. Like
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
exactly.
that's what I told
That's scary about it, bro. Like,
And
mhm.
you know, it was crazy because it was the hotel. It was a lot of people in there, and when he saw me, this dude got excited. He made a scene.
Yeah.
right. But
You
You
know,
know,
go ahead,
and I,
go ahead, Cam. You can go ahead, Cam.
that's what I was telling Thomas a while back. How, you know, we even when we promoting different things on social media, people want to feel like they're close to you. Just like when we were growing up, we used to watch all the TV shows,
Right.
you know, that
Right.
we was attached to, like, and you felt like knew those people like Martin and
Right.
even going way back like Hawaii Five O and stuff
Right.
like that. Even as a kid, Batman and Robin, you dressed as a kid, you dressing up like those characters because you felt you was a part of it, and that's what they use, you know. When but people are gonna feel attached to you because you are a big star
Yeah.
on social media,
Right.
Rashad.
Right. Well, let me just say
You
this.
hear me?
I,
Thank you
I hear
guys.
you.
This
I
out.
definitely hear you.
What's up, guys? I would love to call everybody's name out, man. But thank you so much for jumping in and watching the show. Once again, you guys can catch us on YouTube, the He's Able podcast show. We're friends as well as we're on the Facebook page as well. So if you guys jump over on Facebook, you can always catch the full show. I'm still trying to get this thing right with Instagram, but thank you guys for jumping in and sharing this to other people. Appreciate it, man. You know, you said something, fellas, that was real crazy, man. And this is the crazy thing about it. This is really crazy. You know, you can sit and stare at a person on their live those videos, even when they're not live anymore, if it's just regular recording, after you've watched them enough, you get become you build a personal attachment with people. And this is where the obsession comes in at. And this is especially when we start talking about females like that show, like, you know, the fans only pages and things of that nature, man. Um, I was looking at this one girl, man. I saw her on Instagram. She was beautiful. And she had an Instagram page. She was like a model of some sort. And I noticed she must have just peaked because all of a sudden she started showing up on the timeline a lot on the feed. And then out of the blue, I started seeing people say rest in peace. And I'm like, rest in
Wow.
peace. That's
Wow.
crazy. What's going on? So I read up on the story a little bit. So she was in Texas, living in Texas. It was a guy in Florida, South Florida, saw her, became obsessed by her,
Mm-hmm.
went to Texas, found out exactly where she stayed. I don't know if he did it just through landmarks on pictures that she took different places, but he tracked her down, went to her house, knocked on the door. She thought it was a delivery guy, I guess, or something like that. Opened the door. He came in and murdered her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then the crazy thing is, this was all built off of just obsessed. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
And that's like one of the like, while people are so worried about the vanity part of looking so delicious. You know what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying, bro? Like
Yes.
looking so delicious, but you don't realize that you're becoming a magnet, and
Mm-hmm.
you are attracting energy that you ain't ready for. You're attracting
Right.
energy that you really don't really want in your life. Like it's some people out there who really see these shapes and see these things, and they have fetishes and all types of things in their head. They cannot separate the dividing line between a personality, you know what I'm saying, versus
Mm-hmm.
the crush in their mind. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's where it kind of gets dangerous at, man.
Right.
I see Mason said something online. He said, and they began to lose weight and get these body makeovers and turn away from that guy that loved them when they were themselves, because
Mm-hmm.
they have so much attention now with the fake them.
Mm-mm-mm.
So they
Mhm.
feel they were missing something. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. I know several females that went and got like gastric bypass, these gastric things, balloons, whatever, and some just makeover by mommy makeovers and stuff. And after they got it, they soon divorced later because they got so much attention. They started feeding into those guys that was hollering at them that never paid attention to them before, and would end up getting divorces because the man that they were with now all of a sudden is not a guy that can keep up with them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Yeah.
not the type of guy that she wants anymore because she's getting this attention from guys that never would have looked at her before. So that's crazy. Go ahead, Cam. You about to say
You know, it's funny that you said that earlier. My daughter and I,
yes.
we just took a walk around the neighborhood, you know, and I ran into this guy that one of my neighbors, and I was like, yeah, where's your partner? You know, he's a Jamaican guy, and he was like, no, he's not here anymore. Him and his wife broke up, and they're getting a divorce. I was
Wow.
like, wow. And somehow I used to always see him a lot. He looked like he's about 35, 36. He was always with the kids a lot more than her. But I always picked up something like that from her, like wasn't quite right. And then the guy was explaining to me that she was the cause of the problem. You know, I
Wow.
guess got too big for him. He was more like laid back,
Yeah.
humble. Right, right. You know, more focused on his kids.
Bro, I'm telling you, man, if you don't have a good woman, man, that attention deficit disorder, Hey,
Uh,
that attention thing, man, bro. That is like, bro,
well,
that thing right there will cause a
yeah.
a whole issue. You hear me?
Oh
Like
yeah.
like man, like some good. There are good women out there that have like a mind, a brain in their head. You know what I'm saying? That really
Hmm.
can decipher. You know what I'm saying? Look, this he just trying to get my attention. You know
Right.
what I mean? He just trying to get at me. He wants something from me. That's why he's blowing my head up like that. But then there are some females out there, bro, that they can't take it.
Yeah, they want a bigger
They,
bag.
they can't take it. I'm telling you, when they start getting that attention, that the head blows up so big to where they really can't even think with it. And
Mhm.
that's the sad part, man. Because like you miss out on love completely because what that attention has become a pacifier for
Right.
you.
You
And
get obsessed with it too.
you get obsessed with
Oh yeah.
attention.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
telling you, man, attention causes people to do things that they wouldn't normally do.
Now think about it. Person who never got a lot of attention, like a woman, for instance, never got a lot of attention, and she feels she's not getting around. Then she gets on Facebook or one of these social media and start doing it, and like you said, start getting a lot of attention. Then she start blocking out everything that's possibly good around her.
Right?
And then, you know what I mean? Just like somebody who come into money, never had money before, they start going, I start treating people a certain kind of way. Same thing.
Right.
Same thing.
You know, it's real funny, man.
What's that?
Like every day, I get a whole bunch of DMs in my box.
Right?
Women telling me how good I look, how sexy I am now, and it don't even phase me because
Right.
I always think I was like 2 years ago, a year ago, nobody did that,
Mhm.
and I always think about what Tupac said.
Right.
Tupac they say I'm the sexiest man alive. He said I can't go in the club right now without nobody bothering me. But 3 years ago, I sat at that same club at that same bar. Nobody talked to me. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why like you have to take it into perspective. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Mhm.
What is the overall intention?
What's the
Right.
intention, man? And
Mhm.
Big Worship said the love of attention comes from I think he said looks like he said the rejection from somewhere. It came from rejection from somewhere. That love
Bro,
of attention. Yeah,
it's a formula. It's a
man.
formula.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, the rejection
Yeah.
for you to seek the attention.
Yeah.
The intention, you better check their intention.
Hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I always say, bro, you know the crazy thing is like nobody comes for you without some form of they're coming for something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're coming for something.
And
Nobody's coming.
haters do that.
Yeah,
They got a
all
sneaky way of doing it. Yeah.
all the way around the board. If they come
Mhm.
at you, they're coming for you. They're coming for something. Nobody comes for nothing. So at
Mhm.
the end of the day, man, we got to be. You know, I'm just hoping that the podcast
Yeah.
tonight helps shift. You know what I'm saying? Some thoughts.
Yeah.
And something else I do want to just put out there, ladies and fellas, whoever's online tonight, watching us tonight, hit us on the inbox. Let us know if you want to appear on the show. We would love to get you on. Let's talk. You know what I'm saying? Like these topics. I know you see a lot of these, a lot of my posts and things like that. That would, I see a lot of wild stuff, a lot of stuff that people have a lot of reaction to. But the truth of the matter is, man, I really want it. I would love to get your input. Let's get the conversation going because there's sometimes a lot of questions that people have that they really can't ask on the post. You know what I mean? Because so
Mhm.
many people say so much on the post to where I really can't even keep up with responding. But man, look, drop something on the inbox. Let us know if you want to get on the next show every Wednesday, 7:30. We on this show. He's Able podcast show. Thomas Ware and Friends with Sharp Brown, Cameron Canes. And you can catch their profiles too as well on Instagram as well as TikTok and Facebook as well. Feel free to jump on, follow everything. Jump on the TikToks and follow, and keep up with the podcast, man. We love your attention, that you jump on and interact. Big worship, long time, homeboy. Man, stay up, stay up, stay up. You know what I mean? Everybody else, man, just keep on being yourself, keep on living, keep on loving. Fellas, let me ask you guys, do you have anything you like to add before we get off of the show tonight?
All right, I'll go first.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. Put God first, and then all the wonderful and good things will be added to you.
Right.
Because the only thing, we'll repeat this again, the only thing that's gonna satisfy that emptiness and that thing you're seeking is gonna be Jesus Christ. Everything else is vanity and fool's gold.
Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. What's up with you, Cam? Got something to add?
Well, if you don't know Christ as your personal savior, I just gotta say, seek him and you may just accept him. And don't get no plastic surgery right about now.
You know something, bro? If they want to go get plastic surgery,
I'm playing.
If they whatever they want to do, let them do. But bro, keep your mind.
Yeah.
Keep your mind. Because see,
whatever it is, do it to be satisfied. But
it's something that I realized, bro. Women want to look good. Women want to look good, bro. Because even like your aunties and your grandmama, them, they still got their hair done. That's a part of them. That's a part of them. They want to look beautiful. But don't let it go to your head.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
That's the whole thing.
Don't sell yourself short.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing that kills me. Is like it's so many beautiful women who are beautiful before they get anything done to their body.
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing wrong with them, period. And they do all of that, lips, butt, breast, all of that just to get more attention than the next female, instead of really realizing how beautiful they were already made. Like when you can't look, when you fighting to be a clone, that's terrible, especially when you was created with a unique beauty already. I'm gonna say that one more time. When you fight to be a clone, that's terrible. When you were created with a unique beauty already, can't nobody be you. Nobody's gonna have the shape that you got. You know what I'm saying? If you go and try to upgrade to somebody else's shape, you only just downgraded yourself because you're trying to become something else, and you saying that you are not good enough. And that's the hard part. You know what I mean? That's the bad part about it, man.
Know your worth.
Yeah, know your worth. And listen, I got to do my drop here in this moment. So those of you who don't know, I'm gonna play this right quick. Like, hey, it's Thomas Ware here. Go pick up your copy of Reinvention of the Black Man, Declaration of Dependence. It's available on Amazon and Walmart, so get your copy today. A quick read book that I wrote called Reinvention of the Black Man, Declaration of Dependence. Go find that on Amazon. Reinvention of the Black Man, Declaration of Dependence by Thomas Ware. Go get that book. Listen, ladies and fellas, you will love this book. I promise you, it's going to give you a whole lot of game, a whole lot of encouragement. But what the book really talks about more than anything is we need each other. Men, females, we need each other. You know what I'm saying? I know I do a lot of jive talk, you know what I'm saying, and point out a lot of things, you know what I'm saying, flaws from the female side. Sometimes I point out the flaws on the fella side, but the truth of the matter is, and the truth of the matter really is that we need each other. You know what I'm saying? I point out the things that I feel like we can do better in, and I know that y'all know we can always do better somewhere. So, look, go get that book, Reinvention of the Black Man, Declaration of Dependence by Thomas Ware. And what am I saying in that, man? I just want y'all to know Declaration of Dependence means that we depend, we need our females. We need this in our community. So next time, everybody please jump on 7:30. Hopefully I'll be live on TikTok or this next time around, live on Instagram and live on Facebook. Guys, please hit me up. Females, hit me up. Y'all want to get in on this show. Look forward to hearing from you guys, talking to you guys. Love you all. Till the next time, fellas. Till the
God
next
bless.
time.
They say